Hey everyone, this is my first ever video that I'm posting. I did December Daily for the first time last year, and I'm going to do it again this year, but I at least wanted to share what I did last year with everyone. So let's see how this goes. I used the Heidi Swapp Believe album. I did a 6x8 album. I used mostly my own stash, but I did buy a mini kit from Kelly Perky through Ali Edwards' website. And for those of you who don't know what December Daily is, it's where you document every day of December, whether you did holiday stuff or anything else. Most people go December 1st to the 25th, but I chose to go all the way to the end of the year till New Year's. So let's get started. I had a little trouble with the cover just because it seemed very hard to figure out what to do. So I ended up using the acetate from the Kelly Perky kit, and then the 2015 letters were from the Pink Paisley collection. My first page, I did a 6x8 page that was broken up into 12 squares. I think a lot of people did this, and this was fun because you got to use a lot of the small pieces that are in the kit, or you can add numbers, or even tags, or anything like that. So I enjoyed that. That was fun. And then the back, I didn't worry as much about the back, the numbers being flipped or this being blank. I was okay with it. I put in some things that faced this way, but overall I was fine with that. The reason why, just an intention page that I know Ali does, and this is just to say why I did this. I usually take a lot of photos, but I never had a place to put them all, or sometimes I didn't even print them, so I thought this was a fun project to do. I couldn't figure out what to put on this first page, so I ended up doing the hashtag best of 2015 that Instagram had last year, so with 9 of the photos that were popular from my 2015. I added that there. Day one, some of my photos are a little dark because I didn't print them at home. I just sent them out to get printed, so maybe this year I'll print it at home, and that'll probably help it a little. So this is day one. Day two, I met up with a friend, and like I said, it doesn't have to be holiday stuff. It could just be things you do every day. So I hadn't seen this friend in a while, so she made it into my album. Day three is a photo of my scrapbooking crafting table. I was laying out all the stuff for Christmas, so you see a lot of the product there. Day four, we went to buy our tree, so with my husband. So we took some pictures there. He was a good sport about it. I added a lot of the product from the Kelly Perky kit, and then some of these are from Heidi Swapp, and then just random washi and Tim Holtz stickers from his small chat. Day five, I was actually in the Bay Area. One of my friends hosted a holiday tea, so we went around the city, took pictures there. We made party favors. I liked adding tags in here, just like random things that stick out, so that was fun. And I saw a lot of people do this, so I did this also. There's a little bag, and then if you pull out the inside, it is the invitation to the tea. So I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if I'm focusing or not. So I added that in there. And then I also did tabs. I think a lot of people do that also, just to help you know that it's, you can turn this page here. I did enjoy doing a lot of 6x8 full sheets of pictures. This is not for full 6x8, but I did enjoy this one photo on this page. I also cut up, instead of the 12 squares, I did cut up one of the page dividers and took out a strip on the end and made it into just 8 squares, and I added the tab there also. So just the little 2x2 photos that I didn't need to have large, just about my trip to Berkeley, the Cal campus. And then I just added little things. So this is the business card for the place we went to dinner. This was the tea I had at our tea party that's coming up. So we had dinner at Liho Liho in San Francisco. I made a few shaker pockets here, and this is with washi. This is before I got my fuse, so hopefully this year I can make more shaker pockets, but with the fuse. This was the actual tea party, and I'm still not happy with some of the way the photos came out, but hopefully this year that'll be a little better if I get a printer for home. And then I also actually added 4x6 pages directly into the album without a cover. I just added a tab and added some embellishments to it, and I like that look also. There's some letters there. Day 7, I was flying, so this was just a picture of the airplane, and I got Fenton's at the Oakland airport. Day 8, back to work. My work takes me to a lot of different malls, so I get to see a lot of the trees and a lot of the decorations, so I like to take pictures of those. My attempt at a selfie, I'm really bad at those, but I thought that was neat. Day 9 and 10, there wasn't much at all. I didn't really do anything except work, so I took photos. You know, there was a really foggy day. I tried to book a picture of our tree, another little tag here, another picture at the mall, of course In and Out since I live in California. Day 11 was about our tree. My husband and I have a tradition of buying a new ornament for our tree every year. So this year, and it's usually Stitch. So this year was this was the Stitch from last year, and then I also got some more Star Wars ones. This was our tree. I actually like the way this photo came out. Day 12, I had no photo, so what I chose to do is every December I like to watch all the holiday specials that come out on TV. So we DVR them, and I watch as many of them as I can. So this is just a list of all the ones that I could find this season, and I checked marked the ones that I saw, and I X'd out the ones that I missed. Day 13, I usually have a get-together with my high school friends. So this year we had it at my friend Peter's house in Alhambra. So we did party favors, some decorations. A list of the food that we did is usually a potluck, so everybody brings something. Here's another one of the pictures directly in the book that I like. And I did like the Kelly Purkey color scheme. She went with a very non-traditional Christmas, and I actually realized I really like the pinks and the reds and the blues and the greens. So I used that. This one I cut a 4x4 square in half, so I was only left with 2. No photo at all, so I just put, you know, the weather, and for me 46 is really cold. I didn't have pictures on the 15th either, so my sister sent me some pictures of my niece and nephew. I added those in here. 16th, we got a new outfit for Toothless. So if you go to Build-A-Bear, you know they have a Toothless there. I made my husband change him. He's a very good sport about these things. 17, again, no photos, but I thought this was a cool sign that I saw at the mall, so I took a picture of that. 18, we went out to eat. 19 was all about presents. My list of people I bought gifts for, some of the little toys I got. And then these are just filler pages of, you know, I wanted to use as much of the ephemera that I had. And then I like the Peanuts a lot, and I like a lot of their Instagram photos, so I usually print those and stick them in here. The 20th, we went to see Star Wars. I cut down the poster that they gave us at the theater and stuck that in here. And I included my ticket. The 21st, this is where we are, the 21st. Just some of the stamps from some of the cards I got. More of the little knickknacks, another little shaker, and actually I had my fuse by then. And then a photo of the pictures of the presents I was wrapping. Dodger fan, grew up in LA, so day 22 is all about the Dodgers because I went to lunch with one of my coworkers who took me to my first Dodger game many, many years ago. So I cut up the business card from the restaurant we went to, added another picture, decorations from the restaurant, the breakfast I had, and he had. We exchanged gifts, and there's the wrapping paper that this Dodger, these pieces were cut out from. Day 23, all about cookies. Every year I like to bake cookies and give them out to friends and family. So that's what I did here. I found some of the colored sprinkles, so I used the chocolate chips there. And then some really cute containers. I think these were from Hobby Lobby. This 2015 or maybe even the year before. The 24th, the night before Christmas, I met up with some friends for lunch, so we took pictures there. Some more photos. And then we have a tradition of going to my mom's house for Christmas Eve, having dinner. We had hot pot that year. My sister and the kids and my brother-in-law came down. We exchanged gifts. We did Secret Santa. And, that was the end of that. This picture is very dark, but I put it in here because I actually like it. The 25th, we have lunch at our house. So this is a big deal this year because we ended up with 30 plus people in the house. My father-in-law actually put ornaments into our persimmon tree that's in the backyard. Another one of those peanut pictures that I like. He put up lights. We set up in the patio because we live in California. It's warm enough, and that way we have enough room for everybody that comes in. I usually cook. I made chicken piccata here. Another one of these pictures of the food. My plate that I like to take pictures of. The cousins actually rented a bounce house this year, so here they are struggling to put it up. We actually had it in the front yard. We live in a cul-de-sac, so it was fine. And we got a group photo. We had the neighbor come out and take it for us. We had a huge white elephant game with a lot of people. I made numbers. I'll have to make new ones this year because I left these in my jeans and they got washed and destroyed. And then putting away the jump house. My husband surprised me with tickets to the Laker game. Got to see Kobe play for the first and last time, driving up to LA. We walked around the Staples Center area, LA Live. They had their tree. We took a picture of the tree. My Laker tickets, because I had to keep that. Another little tag in here. The game. And then after Christmas is kind of just everything else that I collected over the holidays just kind of fit in here. So more of these memes from Instagram. And then the 27th, I had a lot of random photos I didn't know what to do with. So I ended up just making a list. So 1, 2, and 3. I listed the photos 1, 2, and 3 and just described, what I did, what we ate. My memory planner, I tried to do some silk screening, did a little practice there. Just some more photos. We got Pikachu. Got some more gifts, Hello Kitty and Darth Vader. And then another tradition, 2 of my high school friends and I usually meet up for lunch to exchange, or dinner, to exchange gifts with each other after Christmas. So we went to Vietnam's Pearl, and these pictures are really small, but I just wanted to fit them all in here because I had so many. And then, of course, went to Starbucks. I know a lot of people do this also, so I put the bag in here, put the picture of my drink, added some tags, so that fits in here. And this was that same night, so I was fine with the bag being in between our dinner pictures. This year, I actually met up with 2 of my coworkers in San Juan Capistrano. 2 of us live in LA and 1 of us lives in San Diego, so we just kind of met in the middle. Had lunch, took some photos. San Luis Obispo is really pretty. San Juan Capistrano, sorry. I get those confused all the time. And then this kind of winds down. On the 30th, I went up to LA to visit my parents. We went to Chinatown, so I took a picture of one of the lions with his little wreath around his neck. And then, of course, New Year's Eve, went back to a picture of us eating. Just like the first, December 1st, we had a picture of us eating. December 31st, picture of us eating. And then, of course, New Year's. And then I ended with another collage from one of the Instagram apps. I think this one was Time Hop. And then the last picture of just me and my hubby wishing everybody Happy New Year. So that is my album. Hopefully this video comes out. Oh, the spine is just 2015. And if it does, then, you know, maybe I'll share the process of this year's video, my 2016 December daily. So thank you for everybody for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.